Hey parents. So I know it's going to be a difficult transition. Some of you are working. Some of the kids might be staying with their grandparents, and I want to help you as much as I can. The first thing that came up a lot last year was, how do I log into my computer? So when your kiddo gets their Chromebook, they're probably like,
What? 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 What?
like they've never used it before. But I can assure you they have used it every single day, from making their lunch count to watching videos online. So it is definitely something we've utilized in class. You should have received in their baggie a little card that has all their login information on it. And I wanted to go over how to actually log into their computer, just in case they get logged out. So the first thing we need to look at is right over here to the left. It kind of gives you a clue of how to log into the computer. It's easily missed. And your instinct might be to click on guest, but you can't log in as guest. If your child hasn't connected to the internet before, there's a little internet bar right here. And if you click on that, you can actually log into your Wi-Fi at your house. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click Add Person. Once again, your students should know how to do this, but I'll go over it just in case they had some amnesia. So the first thing you need to do is put in their graduation year, which is 2029. And then we're going to put in the student's name. The student I'm using is a student that's moved away. So, all right, 2029, and it's their first and last name. So like John Smith. If they go by something different, like a nickname or a middle name, it's going to be their true first name and their last name. And then it is their first initials and second initial, their first and last name initials, and then it's their lunch number. Once again, this is on that card that I sent home. It should be in their agenda. It could be in their Tuesday folder. And then you'll click enter. All right, so once you get there, it'll take them to Chrome, but there's 3 tabs down here you need to know about that are very important. The Chrome, the Drive, and the Classroom. So the Classroom down here at the bottom, Google Classroom, it looks like a little person around a green box, a chalkboard, if you will. If you click on that, it'll take you to the Google Classroom. Move a little slow, sorry. So they should be jumping into Mr. Metter's class right here. And this is where all their work will be posted. So it'll either be in the stream, this is the stream right here, or you'll click on the actual classwork tab and it will be in this spot. We're going to organize it by weeks of the work and by days, so it's easy to find. Right now, it has not been organized just yet, but we will have that up and running. We will be using the stream like for a daily post to check on attendance and to make sure that kids are checking in. This will be where Zoom links are. This will be where basically everything you need to find. Once again, if you need help, just let me know and I will be happy to help you. If your student ever loses something, they can go to their Drive. You can also see all their writings, all their work for this year. It's right there in the Drive. All right, I'll be going through some more links here in a minute. All right, parents. So this next part is how to get into Clever. So Clever is it's every little thing that your child would need. So if you have them pulled up on Chrome, right here, you see all these little tabs that pop up under the search bar, and Clever is one of them, and Google Classroom is the other. So Google Classroom is where all their assignments are going to be, and Clever has every password and link already set up. So, I mean, this is like really good stuff. So we're going to go to the Clever link right here. If you click on it. And when you get here, it's going to ask you to sign in. Now, if your student clicks on the C, they have to type in their password and all that stuff again. You actually don't have to do that. If you just click on the G, once you're there, very slow today, it'll take you to all these things that the kids can work on. One of them, a fun thing, is Prodigy. It's a game. They can do their AR during school days. Once again, there's Google Classroom, Study Island link. They can get on Brain Pop, which has videos. So we're going to go. The first one I want to go through is the actual Get Epic. So you click on Epic. Epic is basically an online library, and this library has books that they can read. They can read to themselves, or they can listen to books as well. So it's a very helpful resource. That also is on that card if you don't have their login info. Come on, computer. Very slow. Very slow. Okay, so they'll have to find their name. I'm just going to click on guest right here for the class. If they can't find their name, let me know. I can add them. Also, you can just go through guest. So you can search a subject if they want to read something specific. They can read comic books. They can watch some learning videos on here. It's a really great resource for them to use if they don't have access to books at home. So let's just say we're going to look up, let's do Goosebumps. All right, so here's a Goosebumps book that they can listen to. So it says audiobook. When you click on it, it tells you it's going to take 2 hours to listen to this whole book, the age range for it, and you can listen to it. It's pretty cool.
Scholastic Audio presents Goosebumps Horrorland 2.
All right, so Get Epic is a great resource for the students to read books at home. Like I said, they know how to use this. They've used it before. But if they are having trouble reading, or if they're tired of reading the same things at home, you can get that. You can get Epic up. All right, so the next thing I want to look at is if you click on the Renaissance Reading, they can actually take an AR test on the book they just read. So if your kiddo has said, "I've finished the book, I'm done, Mom, I'm done, Dad," you can actually say, "Okay, well, let's take an AR on it and see where they're at." So they should be getting. We like to see a passing score of 78 or 70% or higher. So they can get on there. They can search the book, and they can do it that way as well. I'm about to run out of time on this video. Okay, so once they get there, they know Accelerated Reader. They'll click on that. They'll look for the book, and they'll take their quiz on it. All right. All right, so this last video I want to do is going to be logging into Zearn. So Zearn is something we use a lot. It goes along with our math curriculum. So they'll type in the search bar Zearn.org. Once again, they have done this 100 times. On that card I gave you, it does have their login information if they forgot. So they'll type in their number, 2029, first and last name, just like their email. And they'll type in their password, which is their first and last initial and their lunch number. If they have forgotten their lunch number, please let me know and I can get that number to you. It should be on that card, like I said. All right, so when you pull up in here, they should be at lesson 14 or higher. I set them at lesson 14. They might have been behind, or maybe they're coming back from virtual. But this goes right along with what we're learning in class. So they'll click on that. This My Stuff will tell you their badges they've unlocked. So this student I just made up. It's not a real student, but you can tell if they finished or mastered something. I always look for the unlock right here. If they say, I'm done, I finished lesson 15, ask them to show you the unlock screen or tell them to go to My Stuff and it should be unlocked. All these should be fully colored in. When they finish a complete mission, they'll get this badge right here. When they start up, depending on where they are, it'll leave off where they were, but they'll just pick up where they left off. This one's right at the beginning, so it's in the number gym.
Ready to make your brain grow? Each time you get through
I
one of
sure
these
am.
doors, your brain will grow a bit more. Our number is written out.
So the good thing about this software is that it's interactive. They have videos that go with it. It explains it further. It goes really in depth. So if they need that extra practice, or if they are finished with what we've learned in class, they can be enriched and move on to something new. But it goes with our 4th grade curriculum. So just make sure that they're able to log in. If you have any questions, please let me know. Study Island, they can also work on ribbons that way. I don't have a student account for that one, but they've used Study Island. It's through Clever. If you click on Clever, it's going very slow. Let's see if I can use this account that I logged into. Sorry for awkward silence. Thank you for watching this video. Okay, so when you get here, you click on Study Island. Once on Study Island, geez, slow. Okay, so we're here now. If these are the ribbons that they need to finish right here in progress, but if you go to My Classes up in the top left, it'll have the assignments that they're supposed to do on that list, and the ones in purple are not finished. You can check their progress. You can have them move ahead. Study Island's another great way to assess where they're at. All right, well, thank you for checking this out. And bye-bye.